Yeah, and then people caught game, and they're like, all right, we ain't falling for this shit no more.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Elijah and Jenni, right?
Yes. Yep.
I appreciate you guys sitting with me today. Kind of give a little backstory. I'm sure you guys are like, how the hell did you come across our page?
Yeah.
A lot of times that's asked. I just do random Instagram searches, deep dives. So Kansas City Paranormal.
Yeah.
You guys started popping up all over the place.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry about that.
no, dude, it's been awesome. I love your YouTube channel. Dude, when I was growing up, I used to watch, I can't remember what all those paranormal, what were they always on? Sci-fi?
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Sci-fi?
Yeah.
So I always watched those all the time, dude. It
Yeah.
used to creep me out. I can't remember the one that was like big. There was like
There's Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
Was that a big one?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
early 2000s? even?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the OG.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are shows that dabbled before that, but that was like
Yeah.
Right.
that was the big OG ghost hunting show.
Right, for sure. And I remember the only thing that would irritate me the most, though, and I got to be honest,
Yeah.
is there was usually nothing that came out of that episode
Yeah.
on a lot of them.
Yeah.
That used to kill me. So thank God when YouTube came out, because I started seeing the craziest shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like 2009, 2010, when YouTube started getting kind of, that's probably when it started. I
That
think,
sounds
wasn't
right.
it?
Yeah.
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 And then you got to start, well, I probably wasn't looking around then. Probably like 2015 is when I started seeing like scariest videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then you got to see like some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure some of it was fake, but some
Yeah.
of it was like, I don't know, man. Some
Yeah.
creepy stuff. But your guys' channel, I just was watching today. Which one was I watching? The Madison Seminary?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a recent one, wasn't it? Or no?
That was our
Yeah.
most recent. Well, we were there over a year ago,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
It
Got to
just-
see all the
Just put it
equipment you
out.
guys are using, all
Yeah.
the lights and the little
Yeah.
devices and stuff
yeah,
like that.
we got
man.
a ton.
Dude, I know.
Boxes and boxes
Yes.
and boxes.
I watched a Fox 4 thing you guys did a while back.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Way like 2017 maybe,
Yeah,
2019. And I don't know if it was you or somebody else who went over.
Maybe Shannon.
Was
Probably-
it Shannon?
Probably Shannon.
Okay.
Probably.
She went over like all the different devices and what they do and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I thought that was pretty neat because
Yeah.
I never know what the hell. Like you guys have so many gadgets on your website that you've listed all the
Yeah.
equipment that you use.
Oh God, and we haven't updated that in years.
Really?
So
Yeah.
that doesn't even.
Where do you go? Where
Touch
do you
it.
buy that stuff at? Just
Um,
Amazon?
Well, at this point,
Creepy instruments? To
I mean,
detect
there's-
ghosts?
there's ghost equipment websites or
Mhm.
online shops
Yeah.
now, but a lot of the stuff we use is custom made.
Oh,
too.
okay.
You do this long enough, a lot of this shit's all the same.
Yeah.
It's a different shape box with lights, but
Right.
it kind of all does the same shit.
And I'm sure you're out in the field, so you kind of know what works and what doesn't work. So you can kind of,
Yeah.
make it to how you like it. Kind of like,
Yeah.
using construction. They kind of have to alter some stuff sometimes, to
Yeah.
make it work. So
Well, we like when a new device comes out, we like to
Mhm.
get it. We like to test it out, try it out,
Mhm.
see how it works, see what doesn't work
Right.
with it.
Right.
There's actually a guy here in town that was on several shows on Travel Channel, Discovery, whatever. He lives up north.
Yeah, he
Is
does.
he in Gladstone?
He lives just north of Gladstone area, but yeah,
Oh,
he lives,
really?
North Kansas City. Yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
And he makes
Yeah.
These
So
devices?
his name's Katie Stafford. His nickname is the Paranormal Mad Scientist because he
Mhm.
creates all this crazy experimental stuff. One thing, biggest thing he's known for is called the God helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this theory that electromagnetic fields or electromagnetic energy creates ghosts. So he created this helmet that you put on that shoots electromagnetic energy straight into your brain.
What?
That the theory is that can cause you the ability to see, hear,
them.
interact with them. I don't know.
Have you tested this?
Hell no, I'm not putting that thing on.
So that'll
I'm
be
not
for
getting-
the next person that joins our team. We're going to go ahead and experiment with them. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
The new prospect
That's
that you
it.
bring in.
That's your
That's your initiation. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's neat, man. Yeah, all the devices, man. I've always been curious about, how they're like what they all do, and what what they're for. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because I didn't even know the lights. Actually, I think about it, and Stranger Things taught me about the Christmas lights thing, so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But seeing you guys use it, I thought that was pretty neat. When did you guys start all this? Like, how? I mean, you guys have been around for a while.
We've been around for a while. This is
10,
little
11,
over
12,
10,
13, 13.
somewhere around
13,
there.
10 to 13.
10 to 13 years?
God, man, it's been so long. So
Yeah.
we started out was me and two guys I worked with that both have retired since, but
Okay.
we all worked together in the mental health field. We come to find out we're into the weird shit.
Yeah.
You know, paranormal things. And so we just kind of started exploring that together. We'd go to abandoned places around Kansas City and we'd have some wild experiences. And so we said, all right, let's get into this. So we went to Missouri State Penitentiary. At the time they were doing, and they still do, overnight public ghost hunt events. Right. So we bought tickets. We went to one of those. The moment we walked in the first building, we heard somebody run around the top, what do you call it? The top level of
Yeah,
the
they're
prison.
top tier.
Their top tier, whatever.
Like the catwalks and stuff like that they
Really?
have.
Yeah. And
Isn't
it was
that pretty famous? Like,
super.
It's
yeah,
like
I thought I've heard of that before.
47 bloodiest acres in America, I guess,
Yeah.
is kind of
Oh,
what they're
really?
touted as. But
So we had activity that whole night and we were sold. We were like, that's it.
Mhm.
Let's come up with a team name. Like, let's make this a thing. And so we did. So we came up with Apex Paranormal, and really it was just going to be, you know, three buddies running around having a good time. And over the years, man, this thing has grown and grown and grown
Quite a
and
bit.
grown. Yeah, we've done. We added Shannon a few years later. We added Jenny. You're probably 4 years in.
5, yeah, something like that.
We just added 2 more ladies last year to the
Okay.
team, and then I've got my roster of kids joins me. My oldest did this at the very beginning,
Uh-huh.
and then got old and life got in the way.
Life got in the way.
So
Yeah.
my youngest does this with us now, but
You ever get worried about that?
no.
No. Like
I mean,
attachments
not
or
now.
anything, and
Not
like,
now.
do you believe in that? So do you?
Well,
I will
Come on,
say
talk
he's
to
a
me.
he's
Fill
a
me in.
he's a protective dad.
Uh-huh.
He protects his kids.
Right.
Now the other ones of us, no, we're fair game to just go get
But how
something
do you-
happen to you.
How
but
does one protect from a ghost? I mean, you carry like holy water or something? Or
well,
a
I saw. I'll
cross?
tell you this. I
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. I'm fairly skeptical of stuff.
Okay, that's good. I'd rather hear that than you trying to talk me into ghosts being legit.
Now, you know, the way our team operates is if in doubt, throw it out is what we
Mhm.
always say. So
Okay.
if there's any possible way to explain something, fucking throw it out.
Right.
And let's see what we're left with.
Right.
And we're usually left with a lot
yeah.
or enough. I did have one incident, and I think Shannon, this happens to all the time. Early on, where we were investigating a new location, it got pretty wild that night, and usually after we leave, we'll say a prayer. And we're not super religious people, and I don't think it matters what you do. I think it's the intention.
Right.
But we'll just, you know, close the lines of communication. Don't let anything be attached and come home. You know, saying those words, the intention behind it, I think is what's helpful.
For sure.
That's the one time in 10, 12, whatever years we've been doing this that we didn't. And we came back. It's the sickest I've ever been in my life.
Really?
I was
Yeah.
bedridden for 2 weeks. I wanted to die. Horribly, horribly sick. Come to find out later, that's common
Mm-hmm.
when something attaches to you and follows you home.
You start to feel ill.
to get really sick. And I had 2 things. I had a little girl and an old man, or I don't know, a man that
Uh-huh.
came home with us. And it was my whole family experience, people that came over experienced. We auditioned for a TV show and brought a psychic in that was auditioning for the show with us.
Mhm.
And she had no clue of any of this stuff. And the minute we walked into our lower level, she goes, "Oh, you know you have spirits here." And I went, "No, what are you talking about?" Yeah, there's a little girl and a man in this house, and I think they followed you here from somewhere. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
a little girl. Why are the little girls so
Dude.
creepy?
It was creepy
Yeah.
as shit.
I'm not saying an old man. You seen an old man, but for some reason, kid ghosts creep me out.
I
man.
agree.
I'll tell you this one story, and I'm going to shut up for a second. It's not just
No,
me.
man, it's your episode.
At the time, Liam actually was just a little baby. Not a little baby, was a little kid, and bedroom was in the basement. And I was down in the basement playing video games late at night. All the lights off except, the TV. And this would have been something that he did, but I heard a little kid run across the basement and heard and felt like bump into the back of the couch, and then heard a little kid giggle. Mm-hmm. I thought it was Liam, so I was like, oh my God, who's back there? Somebody playing hide and seek. I'm going to find you. And jumped up and tried to startle him, scare him behind the couch. Nobody was there.
Nothing there.
So I went into Liam's bed. He was passed out, dead asleep, and it was this little kid that had, followed us home.
See, I had an experience one time at a house. Oh, God, where was that house at? 64, somewhere in Gladstone. When I was a little kid, I might have been like 6th grade, and I was sleeping. And I looked up, and at the crack of the door was a little boy staring at me. And even right now, I'm getting goosebumps in the back of my fucking neck right now, thinking about it. And I've had a couple of experiences that I had. We were just talking about her earlier, Mary Jackson on. I hope I got that name right. Sorry, Mary. But she wrote that book. What is it called? 10 Feet Under. And I was talking to her. And I told her about that, and also this red orb thing that I dealt with. Yeah. When I was out hunting on public land, there was like this red orb one time. I thought it was a drone, but who's flying a drone at like 6 a.m. out in the middle of Smithville?
Yeah.
So I was talking to her about those, and there's a couple of other things too, like that I've dealt with, and I'm just like, man, dude, it's like I want to I get into this weird thing where I am very skeptical, but then again, I've had my own experiences that I can't really explain. So it's like, well, I can't knock it out completely like it doesn't exist. It does. Yeah. But, I'm also every, time I see something, I'm looking at it like, is this real? Is this not? But yeah, some of the situations I've been in, man, luckily I've never had anything crazy or like an attachment or anything. I mean, I've heard stories from people that I know that have woken up with like scratches on them and stuff, and yeah, some creepy stuff. Have y'all dealt with that?
I got scratched in a location. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh man.
I cried.
Did you?
No,
yeah.
I was really scared. Yeah.
I bet.
But yeah.
So what got you into this?
Well, I've always liked scary things. Halloween's always my favorite.
Same.
I experienced some things as a kid, and then also as an adult. I feel like I had an attachment come home from a mental health facility. I'm a nurse.
Oh, okay.
And so I had some really crazy things happen at my home. And actually, how I met Apex and got in touch with them is they were offering during COVID. They were doing like a give back to first responders.
Oh, nice.
So they were offering first responders to come to one of their events and stuff. So I met up with them at Vail. I did their investigation at Vail and Independence, and had a great time, and started following them on Facebook. And then they had posted that they were looking for somebody to join the team. So I auditioned, convinced them to let me join.
Nice. You didn't have to wear the helmet, so that's
I
good.
didn't wear the helmet, but I did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I joined the Apex team. But yeah, I had some pretty crazy experiences at my previous house and stuff. That's something that followed me home.
Really? What was the scariest?
Well, my two things.
Other than the scratches, I guess.
The scratch, but yeah. Craziest thing that happened prior to joining Apex is I had a little girl, something that I felt like followed me from a mental health facility, from a patient. I was Skyping at the time, a boyfriend, and had the screen pointed into my family room, and we were just mid-conversation, and he said, "Oh, hi." He was talking to my daughter, like, "Hi, Brooke, how are you doing?" And I was like, "What did you say?" And he's like, "I was telling Brooke hi." And I was like, I'm all alone. I was freaking out.
Oh,
So he
shit.
literally saw a little girl walk from my family room up behind me, and thought it was my daughter. So had that
hell no.
happen, it freaked me out. And then also, we had a punching bag downstairs that my boys used, and nobody was home except for my boyfriend at the time. And he came upstairs. He's like, "Were you just downstairs?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "The punching bag downstairs is swinging."
Really?
So I left that home and left whatever was there.
Oh my
I moved
God.
out, but yeah, have had a lot of experiences, kind of like with Elijah. I think all of us on the team have a little level of skepticism, you know.
I think most people that I've talked to have had some sort of small experience. I don't think I've ever met anybody who hasn't. Have you guys? That completely has not seen anything weird?
I will say they discount it, you know, because they don't. But I have never met anybody who doesn't have anything. They're like, life's just been super normal and nothing out of the ordinary has ever happened to me.
Yeah, and like I'm not saying that little boy that I seen in the door was not me being half asleep. Of course, it could have been.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it stuck with me in my entire life, and my memory sucks.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of me says like it was something that kind of imprinted on me and like in my memory, and like was like, that was not right. That was something scary. You're going to remember this probably the rest of your life, you know? So something's there. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, no, that's wild. So, and what did you have happen to you that kind of pushed you into that? Like, did you have a specific event? Or,
I mean, yeah,
or multiple things?
I think a lot of people that get into this have similar stories, but I grew up in an old farmhouse in the middle of nowhere in Iowa and had experiences growing up.
Really?
And so when I saw that show Ghost Hunters, and I was like, holy shit, this is a thing. Like, I want to go. I want to experience these things. I want to, you know, kind of try to figure out what that was I grew up terrified of.
Right. Kind of face it head on.
Face it head on, yeah. We actually got back there a few years back, my grandfather's funeral. And we were up there, and I was like, man, that house fucking scares me. And I'd been ghost hunting for years at this point, and I'm like, let's swing by, and I just want to see it. So we did. I went up and knocked on the door, and the lady was like, come on in. You know, this is the house I grew up in. Just kind of wanted to take a look at it. She invited us in. I slept on the second floor. My parents slept opposite on the first floor. And that's where we had all the experiences, was up there. And I asked her, you know, my bedroom was up there. Can we go up? And she said, sure. So we went up to the stairs. You get to the top. She had the door locked and plasticked over. And I mean, like not even joking, 5-6 locks on the door. And I went, well, my bedroom's in there. Do you mind if I go in there? And she's like, wow, I don't know. I don't really want to open this door, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I'm pretty charming, extremely good looking, obviously. So I charmed her into it. She wouldn't go in there, but she let us go in. And then I looked down at the
It was
end.
the ponytail that let her in.
It was definitely.
It was
the
definitely, yeah. It was definitely.
I think this was pre-man
bun.
bun.
Was it pre-man
This might have
bun?
been pre-man bun.
Hey, if there's anybody who can rock it, you can.
Well, I appreciate that. So I looked down the hall. So what we found out, right, was the previous owner had killed his wife and daughter and then shot himself with a shotgun. And it was a room down the hall.
You got to worsen it before you shit.
Well, no, because were you here for Mary's pot?
No.
Oh, you weren't. She told me about it. Was it her?
No.
Oh, dude, I should have rewatched that episode. She told me something about a house that someone had killed himself with a shotgun or... Huh?
It wasn't her.
Who told me that story?
Pirate singer.
Oh, the pirate guy? Yeah, the pirate guy did.
okay.
He's in a pirate band. Yeah, it was
Oh,
him.
I
Were you
love-
here for that?
I
No?
love a pirate band. I love a
Pirate
good sea
band.
Yeah,
shanty.
he's in a pirate band.
Oh,
that was a good episode. You
I
should
love
watch
a
that.
Here
good
we
sea
go.
shanty.
But he told me, and it's actually like they sing like pirates.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wild. I didn't even know that.
Is this the
existed.
Renfest guys? What's
Yeah.
their name?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
that's him.
something Blades, and then there's
No,
the other
the
one,
big
Jolly
guys.
Rogers.
Jolly Rogers.
That's them.
I love them.
Is that them? No, I don't think that's them, is it?
I know Jolly.
Jolly
Well, anyways,
Rogers
I
are-
have a couple of actual
Well
CDs,
known.
and I do have a playlist for sea shanties.
Oh,
I know his name is Captain Schmitty. That's what he goes by. But I
Captain
can't remember
Schmitty.
what their damn group was called. Oh, here it is. Grog B4 Gallows.
I haven't heard of them,
I've
but
not
all
heard
right.
of
Yeah,
them
these
either.
guys. I mean, these
I'll
guys
check
are
'em out.
full character. This is the guy. I
Oh,
interviewed.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
New
a cool dude.
follower.
Well,
That's right up. That's right up your alley.
I know.
he told me something about a house like that, and then like there was, what was it, blood?
He stayed at a house, and pretty much they got murdered there.
Yeah, well, he did. Well, there was somebody that was murdered
Someone-
there.
yeah, someone-
Yeah, but it was like that exact same storyline, which is
Okay.
weird. I don't know,
Huh.
but sorry.
Well, so it happened in
Freaked
this.
me out. I
No,
thought it was
no,
the
no,
same
no.
house, dude.
It may be. So it happened in this room down at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
And so that was also tons of locks and blocked off, like
Mhm.
double whammy. So I asked her if I'd go down there, and she wouldn't. So I had to charm her. She said, "Okay, you can, but nobody else."
Mhm.
And I went down there, and it just fucking terrified me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm the one, I do the scary shit on the team.
Yeah.
It was that
I
shit
get
where
locked
your,
in the
your
dungeons.
goosebumps
and-
and your hair goes up on the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was terrible. So everybody left, and it was just her and I. And I said, "Kind of weird. You got your whole upstairs locked up. You know, is there a reason for that?" And she looked at me and was like unsure whether she wanted to share or not. And I said, "I know it's a weird question, but have you had stuff happen? Have you had ghost stuff happen? Have you?" And her eyes like got huge. She lit up and just went on. That's why it's locked.
Yeah.
If she keeps it locked, they don't come and bother her, and they stay up there. And
I wonder what the plastic was for.
I don't know, man. I don't
She
know.
was just putting
The
any type of
smell.
barrier. Yeah, anything up there.
She gave me her contact info, and I talked to the team. She said she was on board with us going and investigating it sometime.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I was like, I don't know if I can.
Come on. If
Like,
there's
that was
anybody
just-
can, it's you, man.
I can go to the Conjuring House basement and get tied up and blindfolded. And
That's really a house? I didn't know that.
yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, we filmed one of our episodes out
Wow,
there.
I'm going to have to watch that. Damn.
Yeah.
How creepy was that?
The house itself wasn't bad. It was the grounds. So the final night of filming, everybody's fucking exhausted. We film multiple nights. We sleep there in the locations when we film. And everybody's like, "We're going to bed. I'm so exhausted." I'm like, "Fuck that. I flew 5,000 miles to be here."
Are you guys going to bed in like separate rooms?
Oh, sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
hell no. I'd be like, hey, we're all sleeping in the living room.
That one
Hold
we
on,
did.
what do
Were you there for that
I
one?
wasn't there for that one. That was right before I joined the team. You guys
I'm
went
not.
to the Conjuring.
I mean, I feel like you guys are better off in numbers, man. Not.
It depends on the
There's some
location.
places, well, and a lot of it's comfort. Like there's one room that's air conditioned.
Yes, or one room that's heated.
Yeah.
I just get worried, man. That
Well, when
door
we
locks,
sleep
you're
apart,
stuck in
weird
there.
shit tends to happen.
I guess
think
you
a lot
guys,
of
you guys
times-
are there to find weird stuff. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
I think a lot of times we go in with the thing like we're gonna find the most haunted place. We're gonna sleep right there, and then as the night wears on, you're like looking for comfort at this point. Like, where's the
Right.
closest bathroom? Like, how is there a lot of bugs over here in this place?
Well, where's the
Right.
last place we filmed at? And
Iola?
you guys all, the sleeper mortuary. You guys all huddled in a bedroom, and my dumbass slept out in the
Mm-hmm.
down the hall, and Liam was there with me. And I woke up in the middle of the night having to pee and just was
Scared.
I was terrified. I don't
Mm-hmm.
get scared. I just suddenly woke up terrified. It was hard to get out of bed and move, and
Mhm.
I did. I had to pee bad enough. I forced myself to. It was weird. And then
Yeah,
that next night, we all slept in the same area.
Yeah.
And it was
yeah. Because
was
what is
fine.
it usually? It's usually just like sounds and footsteps, right? Orbs,
Mm.
probably.
orbs isn't a thing.
Oh, it's
And
not.
if anybody tells you it is,
Is that the camera making orbs?
there are a million explanations.
You remember when the orbs were like a big thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a TV show that thinks fucking everything's a demon that made big deals out of orbs.
Yeah.
You can probably guess which one that is.
It's an adventure.
Ghost
Oh,
Adventures.
okay,
Ghost
okay, yeah.
Adventures. Zach Bagans. That fucking idiot. No, orbs are, it can be dust, it can be bugs.
Yeah.
There's too
Yeah.
much. There's too much to explain to
Right.
go, hey, this is.
I'm guessing the paranormal world sometimes too gets, sucked into the whole money machine and trying to make everything out of a TV show. And yeah, I'm sure they try to push shit that's not really, that all of you guys know that aren't real.
Let's get into this a little bit.
Yeah, let's get into it. Tell me all
Let's
about
get
it.
into some controversial.
Tell me the juicy gossip.
Well, first off, just like anything else, they saturated the market.
Right.
With the stupidest TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's not much out there.
Yeah.
And you see these trends in the paranormal world. So it was everybody has psychic powers.
Mm-hmm.
They get into the paranormal and everybody's got magic psychic powers suddenly and can feel things. And for a while there, everybody that came to events were like, ooh, I feel like this is here and I feel like that's here.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Mm.
Orbs.
What is that? Oh,
I'm sorry. My
No, you're
legs
good.
shake
You're
sometimes.
good.
I'll try to stop. Orbs, you get pictures of just, they zoom it in so far that you can't even see what you're looking at.
Right.
And they'll go, oh, there's a face there.
Uh-huh.
If you got to zoom in that much and it's all pixels, that's probably not a ghost picture.
Right.
Right. Now, what's the latest trend? Everybody and their mom wants to do paranormal events.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And you'll get people that have been on 5 investigations themselves, and now they want to charge people money and tickets to come and do their events.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't know how half the equipment works, and then you're gonna make people pay you money to come and join you.
Mm-hmm.
And the downside to this is, okay, if you pass things hokey shit off as being paranormal, you're going to turn people off from it.
Right.
Right? If I show you the most pixelated picture in the world and I say there's a demon face in it, you're going to be like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with this. That's what paranormal people do. I want nothing to do with it. And it turns them off. You run an event.
From everybody.
From everything. From
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You get a really shitty TV or YouTube show that just does goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You turn people off from it. If you've got 5 investigations under your belt and all of a sudden you're running events everywhere, you're going to burn bridges with the locations.
Right.
There's 20,000 locations in Kansas City that are amazing that want nothing to do with the paranormal anymore because it's been ruined by somebody being stupid.
What are they doing though?
Uh,
That's turning, because I noticed that on your guys' website. Like some of those locations in Kansas City won't even allow paranormal investigators to come.
Because something ruined it for them.
Oh.
Something ruined it for them. Well, I'll be honest, that's happened with us. So
Uh-huh.
Vail Mansion, she brought up Vail Mansion, refused to allow investigations for years. The city actually owns the building, and then it's operated by a historical society.
Right.
The city finally came in and said, listen, you guys aren't bringing enough money to keep the lights on. You're going to start doing paranormal. Then they contacted us. They asked us to start doing it. We brought a TV show in that filmed for Travel Channel.
Mm-hmm.
And the TV show got very liberal with the history. Matter of fact, they made shit up
Oh, did that?
about the history. And the Historical Society didn't like that.
Mm.
So the minute the city...
That's one people you don't want to mess with, the historical society. They're tough.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, some of these, it's like fucking high school drama.
Yeah, it is.
With some of them.
It's a lot of
around here.
politics.
We
Yeah.
do a lot of work with a lot of historical societies. We've made a lot of really good contacts with them though. And
Yeah,
That's good.
paranormal and partnering with a historical society is like a win-win situation, honestly,
Right.
because I can tell you whenever we go and we ask the crowd who has been here before, who's come for a tour, maybe one hand or two hands goes up for like if they've ever been there for a history tour. We're pulling people in who would never come to the site. And then we always try to say, we only know a little bit about the history, but we want you to come back during their history tours and come and check it out.
I see.
So honestly, we split proceeds with them and stuff like that. And I feel like, partnering with historical societies is a win-win for everybody.
For sure. For sure.
I know
And
it
that's
was a
neat,
big
too,
thing
'cause-
for the Vail because we did, during COVID,
Yeah.
we really helped keep the lights on by having paranormal events and stuff there.
Yeah, because you got
Raising
the
a lot of
spooky
money.
side, the fun side to it, and then you
Right.
also have the historical side to it, learning that as well. Which I don't know why that's not a boom. Like museums and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't know, man. It's all really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I need to actually go more to stuff like that. Like when I went to the Elms and stayed the night there, I thought that was neat. Some of the ghost tours they had.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go on one, but I should have. But I was kind of near one in the hallway and could hear what they were talking about.
What we've experienced is people not always super interested in the history.
Really? I like going around, and I'm always the one that reads the signs and like sitting there like
I do
reading
too.
everything about it. You know, what
I do
Just
too.
Trying to understand like what was life like back then. You know,
Yeah.
when this place was first built, or
Yeah.
all the different historical figures who have gone through that place.
Yes.
So
But you dangle the paranormal carrot in front of them.
yeah.
Like we're now working with the Kansas State Penitentiary, and definitely an old prison is a huge draw, the history stuff. But you also now bring the paranormal to it, and that gets a whole new audience.
Yeah.
You're getting younger people that want to come, and then they want to learn the history. So if I'm going to buy tickets and go on a ghost hunt, I want to know some history, so I know what I'm talking about with the ghosts. I know what questions to ask, what names to use.
Well, yeah, I think the hard part is for people is that they can go on YouTube real quick and find out.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But it's a different experience when you're there and you're able to see this stuff firsthand, you know, and experience it and touch, you know, stuff there, you know what I mean? And be able to actually take it in firsthand experience rather than, like I love to watch documentaries on YouTube as well, but it's a different experience when you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. Not very many people actually gone behind the walls.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
for sure.
True.
Is that what you said you guys have that coming up next?
Yeah, all October, man. October's a busy season for us. So
Yeah, I bet.
big
Halloween.
big part of what Apex does, we travel all over the country and we film our show.
Mhm.
It's on YouTube. We're also still
You guys have like 4 seasons, right?
we're on
We're
4.
We're on 4, starting to film 5.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We've got one more episode of 4, and then 5 will be coming out. But that's mainly what we do. So we travel over the country. We go to these great historical locations. We have these amazing adventures. I mean, honestly, we film this for ourselves because we love it, and we're kind of chronicling, and that's the name, Apex Chronicles. But we're like chronicling our adventures, and it's fun to go back and look at places we've been, things we've experienced.
Like a time capsule.
Like a time capsule.
Yeah, I agreed.
But then we also do events. And so we do celebrity events where we just had the cast of Ghost Hunters out.
Oh, really?
Last month in August that came
Brian
to the
and Rochelle.
Brian, Rochelle, Dustin,
And Dustin
Perry from Ghost Hunters.
Really? They did one on the Union Station a while back, didn't they?
That was Ghost Adventures.
Was that Ghost Adventures?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That was them then. I remember watching one on that about some girl that lives up in the attic or up in the top floor or some shit. I don't know.
There's weird.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different stories
do
when
some
it comes
weird
to
shit.
Union Station.
Yeah. So we bring these celebrities in, we do events, and then we run our own events. So October, every Friday and Saturday in October, we're doing something.
Yeah.
We start off with just kind of like ghost tours, like flashlight ghost tours. And then by the end of the month, we're doing full on ghost hunting events where you come and join us. We do, I don't know,
Like
5,
a
6 hour investigation.
Yeah, we'll bring all of our
What-
equipment.
What is a flashlight? What is that?
We just, all the lights are off. You know, you
just
bring
go
a flashlight,
around.
walk around. We'll tell you ghost stories, stuff
is
we've
like
actually
a-
experienced.
What I tell people, this is like the kindergarten, like if you aren't kind of sure, but you just kind of want to check it out, it's a great time to just come and kind of feel what it feels like at night. And, you know, if you're not sure about the paranormal, but you want to be there, it's, I feel like if you're open to it, you probably are going to see something. That place is really active.
Instead of like staying, like fully committing and staying the night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you really honestly, like, you know, investigation, we bring all of our gadgets and stuff like that. But honestly, people have some of the most intense experiences just being in the environment, seeing a shadow figure, like feeling something touch them, or, you know, it happens. And it happens almost every single time we have a ghost tour or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been on one. I don't think I have. I need to go. I seen you guys did a video on the Beast. I think I've been in there, but I don't think I've ever felt anything in there.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
We had some good experiences
We
there.
did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And that place had never been investigated before.
Really?
They let us come in and film an episode.
I was super excited because when I was a young adult, I actually worked at the Beast as a scare actor.
Oh,
so
really?
being able to go back like 10, 15 years later
Yeah.
and like to actually investigate. But there's something else in London going on than just the fog and lights and stuff like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
the London area was most active for
But-
us.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They have any stories behind that? Like, I haven't got to watch that episode.
They had stories. I mean, they had experiences. We
Like, was there anybody who died in that? or-
no, it's just really old.
So like the West Bottom, is the
For sure.
first part, like
Yeah,
settlement
stockyards or
over.
whatever,
Yeah. And so not in that location, but like the Catacombs haunted house that shut down. Like the owner there had fallen to his death in the.
I mean, it was a
elevator
John
shaft.
Deere factory. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised
I
if there
remember
were
the
deaths.
catacombs.
Yeah, but-
I didn't know that shut down.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But
The owner had fell to his death?
pretty sure he was the owner
Oh, shit.
that had fallen in the elevator shaft there.
Oh, man. That's wild.
But yeah.
That'll make a ghost.
Yeah. maybe.
lying. I know it's always old houses, I mean,
Yeah.
old buildings. What's going
Yeah.
to happen to all these new buildings they're building? You think there's going to be ghosts
You
in
know, we've
those?
had this conversation. You don't ever run into new like
No.
there
Okay,
was a meme or something. Why don't you ever see a ghost that's like it's
But
Brittany,
that's not
bitch?
true. Like
You know, it's
first investigation I did with you guys was in a newer home. We didn't actually put it all together and actually make an episode out of it, but it was a new home and it was the land. Like there was some passing through and
Yeah.
I mean, in the neighborhood itself, there was an old cemetery and stuff like that. So it
that's
had
true.
the land itself. And so there was transient stuff coming through the actual newer home.
But it was still old ghosts. There's
Yeah,
no
there
like,
was like 1800s,
there's always
early
1800
1900s.
Victorian Civil War stuff.
Could you imagine if it was like the new ghost 50 years from now, or like
I know,
doing
that's-
TikTok dances
I
and
like
shit
it.
in your room?
Yeah, skibbity.
Yeah, skibbity toilet. Yeah,
Yeah.
skibbity
You imagine
toilet.
catching a ghost voice? I'm the Rizzler.
Oh, man, dude.
Maybe it's just we need to focus on that, but we're kind of going to historical sites for the most part. We're
That's
going
kinda
to
our
stuff,
thing, yeah.
and we do. I mean, Shannon's our historian on the team, but I think there's a couple. I love history too, so ghost hunting is just not about the ghosts and stuff. We like to go and like delve into like the history of the site,
Oh,
like
for
to
sure.
really come up with a theme or what we're trying to look for, or
Mhm.
stories to collaborate. And we really
Well,
like to connect with the site.
That was one thing I've seen on your website. Like even looking at I had some of them written down. The Elms Hotel, Strawberry Hill Mansion, Union Station, Vale Mansion, Sawyer Castle. Is that how you say it? Sour Castle,
Yeah.
Epperson House. Those are just some of them that I had seen on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just I've never even heard of some of these, especially that Strawberry Hill one. But I've seen that they're not allowing anybody to
No, I think it's a is it
It's
a
a
private home or a museum?
museum.
It's a museum.
But they don't. Do you think they don't allow people because they're worried it's going to scare people off?
They used to. Now it depends on the historical society board. Like some of them are very supportive of it, and some of them are just we don't want anything to do. We don't want to be known as paranormal.
Oh, okay.
Or we just don't want to be associated.
But I don't
with
even
that.
think that stigma even sticks. Because
I
I
don't
guess
think
like
so.
20 years ago, maybe you were looked at as kind of quacky, but like 2025, I mean,
Well,
it's really
also the age of the board.
right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't wanna
you're
say
not
that.
lying.
I'm
You're
just
not
saying
lying.
that's a.
No, but that's
yeah.
truth. That is that. Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
just being
kinda
open
stuck
to
in
that.
your ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just
Or you just have that negative connotation. That's what
Right.
it's
Yeah.
been seen.
They want to be taken seriously. This is a
Yeah.
pristine.
Yeah.
You
We
can't
ran
have the
into that.
paranormal
We ran
strong.
it. They want it to be prestigious and
Yeah.
Victorian and focused on that.
Well,
and
start
not-
taking
Well,
away some of those
also,
tax
some of
dollars,
that
and I'm
they
sure
don't-
they'll think differently. on
don't
that.
like some of the history, or they don't want the true history. Or
They don't want the dark shit shared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there you go.
Man, I think that would make it. I think it'd be all around a good thing. You know what I mean? Kind of show a different side of that property. Who
Yeah.
knows? Like, who knows some of these places that they don't allow? What's going on in there?
Yeah.
That you
Yeah.
guys could
Yeah.
find.
Yeah.
What are some of the other than the penitentiary? Like, what are some of the couple of places here that are like known? Like people know about this place.
Well,
There was
Missouri
one-
side, Atchison, all around. One of my favorite places. One of them I really like is
Mhm.
Ray County Museum.
Ray County.
Love that. Yeah.
It is a county poor farm, and now it's a museum.
Mhm.
It's run by the Ray County Historical Society. It is, I think, a gem, a treasure in the Kansas City area. They have so much artifacts. They have so much stuff. It's just packed full of things, and it's haunted.
Really?
They've got a room full of
You think that was a ghost?
Yeah, what was that?
My daughter. She
You
has
got me and my ghost
Yeah,
ears on
like-
now.
Right
I'm like, this basement's definitely haunted.
Hold on. Do you guys like feel shit or like? You guys like medians or whatever?
Oh,
they're called?
No.
Okay, good. Well, then I guess I was gonna see if they could tell, but they're not. All right. So
Now, after and you're asking this after I talk shit on everybody's got magic psychic powers. But
well, no, I thought maybe one of you guys were like sensitive to that stuff. Maybe you are. But like I was gonna test it because the Mary girl that I had on dropped some shit on me after we got done recording, which I wish we were recording. But she was like, "Hey, just so you know, there was a man standing behind that camera the entire time." And I was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?"
Wow. I don't know the lady, but get that a lot.
Could it be bullshit? Yes, it could be bullshit. But someone did die in this house, but it was a girl. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised she said man, but it was a girl. And I did tell her someone had died, so I probably shouldn't have opened up with that. Yeah. But
she had a 50-50 shot.
Well, we've had shit going.
You set her up.
Well, no, we had shit going. Yeah, I did kind of set her up. But Mary, I hope you weren't lying to me. We did have some shit going on in this house, dude. It was fucking creepy, man. All right, so I was upstairs sitting on my couch. Nobody was here. It was just me. All of a sudden, I hear some banging. I'm like, what is that? It sounded like it's coming from the basement. So I'm like, okay, I just ignored it like I usually do. If I hear anything weird, I'll just, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I hear it again, but louder. And so my dumbass decides to knock back. I don't know why I felt the instinct to do that. I have no idea. So I did it with my foot, and then it just went fucking crazy. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I was like, holy shit. So I get up, I run, I grab my gun. I don't know why. I knew it was a fucking ghost. Yeah. But just in case, I thought maybe somebody came in through that door.
You need those special ghost bullets.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I run down here. I'm like fucking Rambo, aiming, trying to duck behind shit just in case there's somebody down here. And I did have a crackhead arrested in my backyard one time. So that's probably what, worried me. But, but so I go down here and there's nothing. And I'm like, shit, dude. I mean, that shit was weird, man. Like, I don't know how to explain that at all. I don't know. After that, nothing happened for a long time other than when I was sleeping. It sounded like glass fell and broke downstairs. Yeah. And at the time, those weren't plexiglass. They were actual glass. So, and I ended up switching them out later on because one did break, but not from that. But I thought it had fell off that track or something. Maybe I left it open to let air in and it fell. Yeah. Nothing.
A lot of times this stuff happens. It's almost subtle. Mm-hmm. You'll hear it and then you'll question it. Yeah. Like I'll hear a voice and I'll go, did I really hear that? Did that really happen? Or you'll see something. Yeah. And you'll go, wait, did I really see that?
Well, that's what my daughter told me. She said that she's seen something go through the wall when she was younger. But then I'm like, I don't want to be the dad in the scary movie that's like,
oh, bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. Go back, be a kid.
Yeah.
Because I know how that ends up at the end of the movie.
Yeah. I've seen that movie. I've seen that
movie. Yeah. So I try to listen, but what am I supposed to do? I can't just up and leave. You know what I mean? You know how hard the market is right now?
You can call Apex.
I could call Apex. You guys
call Apex. Jenny will come kick them out.
That's right.
Wave some sage around and shit.
Yeah, we got this special dust.
Oh shit! I might if I do.
We got ghost removing dust.
Thank God I haven't had any issues.
We're gonna market it right now
in a while. Thank God.
And you can too buy this.
Yeah, right. Apex ghost removing dust.
There we go.
I have not had any issues, thank God, in a while. Let's hope I don't anymore. And
we're stirring the pot right now.
Yeah, you will now.
Well, and I heard that too.
Talking about this shit.
I heard that too. You start bringing a lot of people in here to interview and stuff. You don't know what's attached.
You don't know what kind of energy people bring to your environment.
That's true.
I know.
Because I can tell you
I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't even sound good.
No.
We'll do investigation or public investigations, and we might have one group that is really a lot of stuff is happening, but in another group that is just dead. Like nothing's happening. It's kind of like the energy is not good. Yeah. Not being a good.
Well, I've heard about that before. Like, I've listened to some podcasts, where people have talked about like historic places, and when they walk into a certain room with like maybe some weird stuff have gone on, some mob stuff or whatever it may be, and they feel stuff in there. But you never know when you're listening if that's just in their head or if they're actually feeling it. I don't know, but I mean, I've dealt with my shit, so I know what's real and to me and what's not. But
It's like we've walked in some areas that you kind of get the goosebumps, and you're like, I probably shouldn't be right here by
Right.
myself. Or-
You can
I feel like you can
feel
feel
like,
it.
ooh, this place feels a little off. Let's check it out.
but have you gone into some places knowing that it was haunted and you don't feel that? Because I always get worried. It's like in your head.
Yeah, that's happened a lot.
Where you're just like, it doesn't feel like anything's happened. It feels really dead tonight, or like this area, like I don't feel anything.
Randolph County Asylum, and this is super, super well known, and been on a bunch of TV shows, and I mean it just goes like this sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Where's
we
that
went,
at? Randolph County.
Oh, fuck.
Was it in
Ohio?
Oh,
Was it
okay.
Ohio? Or was it Indiana or Ohio? It was back east. I don't
know.
remember.
Somewhere in there.
Okay.
But what?
It's a drive.
I mean,
Google
people.
it.
There's some people have gone that they're like, oh my god, it's so intense and scary. We can never go in. We spent a whole weekend. We slept there.
That's
I mean,
gotta
we
be a
got
huge
some. We
letdown.
got a few things. We got enough. We made an episode
Yeah.
out of it, but
Yeah,
It-
but not what you thought it was going to
Right,
be.
not where we thought it was going to
it
be
was
running.
comfortable.
And, yeah.
it was comfortable. There's a basement, and people are like, man, we got scared out of there. And,
Right.
oh, people have a hard time sitting in this room, and
Mhm.
there's this presence and that. We're
Yeah.
pretty comfortable.
Isn't your background? Don't you work in? Oh no, you work in a mental health center.
No.
So that's completely different than an asylum. Like
I mean, kind of,
Is it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
It's
if
a
there was
modern-
like tiers. Surely.
I mean, there's levels of mental health treatment. Now I'm in private practice. I just do
right.
therapy.
Gotcha.
But there's
I
these are
work in
things.
correctional. I work in jails.
Oh,
and so
really?
I feel like we are now the new locked institution for mental health. So I deal with a lot of mentally ill patients.
Really?
every
Why
day.
is it always those institutions that are haunted? I feel like.
So we've got one of our Ed, one of our old teammates who's retired right now or sabbatical. He would always insist and say, and I mean it's scientific, energy never goes away,
Mm-hmm.
right? It just moves. And so his idea is we die, we're full of energy. That energy is still out there.
Right.
And when you look at somebody that's battling mental illness, especially the way we treated mental illness in the past, high emotions, high energy, just god awful treatments.
Yeah.
There's a lot of negative that energy has to be somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And so I think there's a case to be made that this is just energy, emotions imprinted on a location.
It's more of a
Mhm.
negative energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes sense because, you see a lot of times those facilities, they'll be on the news for like just, because they can't really, not all of them can speak very well for themselves, you know, so they just kind of get outcasted from society
Yeah.
and no one really kind of pays attention, I guess. And then you find out that the nurses or the people that are working there are abusing them,
Yeah.
or
This one.
whatever. No. but
Yeah, wait for the newspaper articles
yeah,
on
right,
this.
yeah.
And you'll be like, oh shit, I had her in my house. Nurse Ratchet over here.
But no, that's what happened. Like there was some fucked up shit that would happen to them,
Yeah.
and it's just
It was the doctors.
Yeah, doctors. Yeah, it was doctors.
I mean, a lot of places we go, I mean, you hear about one of our favorite locations is Malvern Manor up in Malvern, Iowa. And this was a place people would just drop their family members off and leave them and take off, and that's that.
Yeah.
There's a story of one lady that haunts the place. Her husband told her she was very verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, told her she was too ugly, he wasn't going to stay with her, dropped her off there and took off. And she spent most of her time, and we got this directly from staff that worked there, in front of the mirror, pulling her hair out because she was so ugly.
Holy shit.
And so you've got all that abusive, negative, and I mean, that's
Sadness.
gotta go-
Yeah.
it's got to go somewhere,
right.
Yeah.
And it kind of just wanders. Well, I guess the positive energy would wander too, right? But
Yeah.
it just
Absolutely.
wouldn't be.
Steven.
Yeah.
Steven.
You run into very friendly ghosts.
Yeah.
You know, you
Caspers out
spirits
there?
or whatever.
Yeah.
They're very nice. They want to interact. They want
Yeah.
one place we went, if you complimented the lady of the house, man, your house is beautiful. We love it. Thank you for having. She was very polite and friendly, and she'd interact and engage.
Right.
And then some places you go, like, all right, you see Zach Bagans, everything's a fucking demon, right? That's not a thing. But if somebody's an asshole when they're alive, they're not
Yeah.
suddenly a nice guy when they're dead.
Right.
There's asshole ghosts.
For
And you
sure.
run into asshole ghosts sometimes.
Oof.
Everywhere we go, they always want Ed. They're always out, where's Ed? We want
Yep.
Ed. We want to talk to Ed. And then everywhere we go, they cuss me out.
Yep.
I'd be like, hey, do you know what my name is?
Asshole.
We've got recordings. What's my name? Dickhead.
Yeah.
Asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what they would say?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I
Some-
get cussed out all the
Me too.
time.
Some
does.
of it I can't make out, like some of the recordings I heard.
Yeah.
That's gotta, you guys probably like sit there and listen to that thing like 1,000 times.
I
to be able
listen
to
to so
make
many
it out.
hours of recordings.
Yeah, because I'll see the subtitles and I'm like, did
Yeah.
it say that? And I'll be
Dude,
sitting there
she's-
listening.
when we're done, we all divide these recorders up, right? We'll have 20 recorders. I'll take 3, you take 3, you take 3.
Mhm.
In our 4 years on the team, she's listened to nothing.
I'm still
So
listening
far.
to season 2 of recordings. I really like to really take my time and listen to them. So by the time, in 5 years, I'm hoping to get my clips pulled from season 2.
No, we're not even going to remember what the fuck we did.
I like to save them all.
I try to
and
clear
I'm
her.
like,
I just-
don't
or
clear
delete
it.
'em.
Just don't
Try
clear it. I'm
delete
going to
'em
listen
so
to
she
it.
can't.
It's hard.
Forward.
I've got tons of recordings on my laptop, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Well,
oh yeah, I'm
you
gonna
really
go back
do
and
have
do
to
something
set and
with this.
listen.
Yeah.
You really need to
You
have
never
your
do.
No.
time to put it in and actually listen to it. So
Listen, once the episode's done and we throw it up on YouTube or whatever, that's it.
No,
We're
I don't-
moving on.
yeah.
On to the next.
Yeah, I'm not big at rewatching your work. Like
Yeah.
I don't do that for myself. I'm
Yeah.
sure you don't either.
Well, we'll go back and rewatch the episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
we like to figure out what we're going to do. How we want to do things
I guess
different.
there's a bunch of you though. Like at me, I just got to hear myself talk. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't. I mean, I guess the guests too, but I just
That's a thing.
I can't re-listen. I'm like, no. Thank God I got Dom now, because I used to have to re-listen to my episodes when I edit. And I
You
got
should
to
have
listen-
seen the faces he was making. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck, I got to listen to shit all the time.
No, he actually
Yeah,
doesn't. Well, neither of us listen. So when we post shit, we're just like, hey, I hope it
good
doesn't.
luck.
That's done.
Hope it
Yeah,
comes
Moving
out.
on.
I'll skim through it a couple of times. Like, oh yeah, it looks all right. I didn't see the cameras shut off, or everyone looks in pictures, so
Yeah.
it's good
Funny.
enough for me. But I'm sure there's some out there that's just some random edit in there. I don't know. I accidentally spliced something in there, but no, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just not a big fan of hearing myself talk. I guess.
Yeah.
I can understand that. Sometimes it's tough to listen to you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's tough to listen to me.
Yeah. No. To yourself. No, to yourself. Your voice is lovely.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
very
that.
welcome.
I cut you off when I started talking about asylums and shit, but you were about to say one of the scariest places here locally. We were talking about.
What was
we
I
were
gonna
talking
say?
about Ray County and stuff like that, but
Oh, do you
There's a-
have any like ones that
So-
stick out to you?
Dude,
here?
the Kansas State Penitentiary, and I know I've talked about this a little bit already, but there's this. When you typically think of ghosts, it's what we call full-bodied apparition.
Mhm.
It looks like a person, but they're see-through, or it looks like a person, or they disappear into a wall.
Right.
That is the
Pinnacle.
pinnacle. That is the pinnacle.
Is that the most documented?
No, it rarely.
No, I mean like the levels wise of seeing a ghost. Is that like
that
the
is
most
the
that's
number
been
one-
documented?
Yeah,
Like no
That-
one's ever seen a full on detailed,
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
but you
A
can't see
full-on
what they're
detail.
wearing,
Oh
right?
shit, yeah, you
Oh,
can.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
I thought it's just like the silhouette of them or something.
No, that's common. We call that a
A
shadow
shadow.
figure.
Okay.
Or a shadow figure. But a full bite out where it looks like a real person. You see clothes,
detail in the face.
detail in the face is in 12, 13 years of doing this, it's
That's
only happened twice.
Yeah.
Once was at Kansas State Penitentiary. Middle of the afternoon, I'm standing there and I see somebody full on details, face, hair, everything, and then it just disappeared. And so that's happened a couple times.
And you didn't have the camera on, did you?
We weren't recording. We were just
That always
Walking
sucks.
around.
we were just
Send it.
walking around and I don't remember what we were doing, getting ready to film
We were
our
just
episode
we're
or
just
something.
checking it out. Yeah.
Is there but you said, is there quite a bit of those that have been caught on film?
No.
Not only by you guys, but by anybody else?
No, super rare.
I know. Why is that?
Super
You think
rare.
with cell phones everywhere. you
Yeah,
know?
I don't know.
It's like UFOs.
now
it's the
it's
same thing.
happened. What was that show? Ghosts of something. Ghosts of Morgantown.
Mm-hmm.
KD was on it.
Yeah.
But they caught it on camera. Full bodied
Right.
apparition walking across the room. So that was pretty damn impressive.
That's wild.
Sorry, I don't know what time we're on, but I got pissed like a fucking
No,
racehorse.
we can
we
break.
take a
Let's
quick
break.
timeout?
Yeah, let's break. Let's
All
go.
right.
All right, hold on. We back on, Doc?
Yeah, you
All right. Yeah. Turn that is.
Marker, take one.
Marker, take
4
one.
or 5.
He says that because I always forget the clap. But luckily, the software I have syncs up the audio pretty well to the lips, so to the
nice.
face. Sometimes it looks like a kung fu movie, but that's usually because Dom leaves off the audio on the camera. So.
Okay, so
All right, we're back.
let's see how it does with this.
Now
There you go,
threw it
Dom.
all off. Hey,
Now your work's cut out for you.
Yeah, software's not going to know.
Line that up.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Making my work even harder. I'm a 2-man band here, all right? All right, so we're back. You good? I'm sorry I kept you that long.
No, we're good.
You
We're
could
good.
break anytime.
I drank a lot. I was trying to hydrate.
You want to drink more? You can drink some of the rooster.
Right,
I
you
need
definitely
to.
want
Is this
to
the
shoot the
angry
rooster.
cock?
Yeah,
What is it? What is that
man.
cock?
You
What's
got to
something
drink out of the cock before you leave. It's nothing weird.
Wow, if I had $1 for every time.
It's nothing weird, man. All right, it's just a initiation for being on the podcast.
I'll drink
Go
from
for
your.
I mean, I'll
Take a shot, dude.
take a good small sip
Go
of it.
for it.
Is this the part where I get like date
Shit
rape
face.
drugs?
What, dude? There's more. Hey, you brought a
Dom?
whole crew here. All right, so if anybody's doing that,
I got
to be worried.
Oh, is it cinnamon? Is it like
Yeah,
Fireball?
It's Fireball. Come
Oh,
on,
I
dude.
like
Is
some
it Fireball?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Oh, I
Hey, you
can
want a
do
glass?
some
No,
Fireball.
there's a whiskey, a bourbon.
What?
Angry. I think it's like angry cock or fighting cock or something.
I do not have.
I thought that's what
fighting
you're
Wait,
cockfighting.
cock. Yeah, good.
I do like
Okay.
me some
You're the
Fireball.
first one to go deep like that, just out of the cock. Right
Oh
there.
wow!
What? You
Yeah.
said I was supposed
No,
to.
hey, it's cool, man. Go for
How
it.
are we supposed to do this?
No, you can do that. You can do exactly what
No,
you
I
guys are doing. I'm
can't.
enjoying this.
God.
What are herpes should be shared between friends.
Oh boy.
Oh man, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's
man.
right.
All right,
What happens on this
now
Okay.
that we got to
podcast,
drink from the cock,
All right.
I'm here for
Now we're
it.
set for the really scary stuff.
take one as well with you.
Oh yeah. you
Oh,
have
so I feel
to.
like he wants to pour it
share
in
the
there.
cock. Yeah, I was going to use the shot glass. But,
Just
I was
go
gonna
straight
give
Oh,
you
is
guys
that a shot
glasses,
glass?
But it's
Jesus
all
Christ.
right. It's all
See,
good.
look, now we
Look,
contaminated. He's gonna
Hold
throw
on.
it all away
I'm
now.
suddenly
No,
getting
I'm gonna
sleepy,
drink it.
Jenny.
Dom's going to drink it. He's the alcoholic out of the
Yeah,
whole
Dom, get
podcast.
over here.
Oh,
Dom, you
look,
good?
Liam,
he's
you
got
want
a
in on
nice.
this?
See, I just had a
He's
small
always
sip.
talking about First Fridays.
Oh, see, he had a bigger drink. Just had a
I didn't
good
even
small
realize that was a shot.
If you guys want drinks, I'll get some cups. You guys want some cups? We can
I
get
mean-
wild.
I'll take a little. I mean, just like a small one.
Actually, there might be some cups over there.
See, look. We're gonna need to.
Let me look at my little pantry.
I gotta
Oh,
stop
he's
drinking
got
on
all
school
that.
There you go.
nights.
Here's a little shot glass.
Oh, okay. See now, can we just restart it and not show us drinking straight from the decapitated
No,
bird?
No, I don't mind.
I think that's gonna.
It's
be
a
the-
decapitated
I think that's
bird.
gonna be the first clip that I send
Show
out.
us taking the cock shot.
Taking the cock shot.
It's alcohol.
See,
It's
I'm
not
just
hurt
gonna do
you.
a small, just small.
That is true. It's self-cleaning. So
I feel
So
like you got to do
Yeah.
one because
What do you use on wounds as a nurse? Fucking
Alcohol.
Fireball, right?
You don't use Fireball?
I do
Yeah, I figure.
only on the streets.
Oh man, I'm trying to
Okay.
get this guy lit over here. I feel like he's just gonna start just.
Oh,
I'm ready for
telling us
round
everything.
2, baby.
Fuck, man. Hey, bring the weed, Dom. Too. Bring the weed from
Oh
the
god, no,
garage.
then I will pass out. I got a fucking hour drive home.
All right.
I know you guys are far.
And a kid that hasn't seen me do drugs yet. I like to keep it that way.
Oh man.
For
boy.
now.
Well, one
Well,
day.
that's good.
Is weed a drug?
It's a
Mild,
recreational street
mildly a drug.
drug. Recreational.
Recreational, yeah. There you go.
Recreational.
Recreational. It's no different than well, actually, it's probably better than alcohol, to be honest. But
All right. Well, now,
Some alcohol.
well, I mean,
Is there a
shit, I
question
just got the
somewhere?
cock all wet. Sorry.
I feel like we devolved to this.
we
in a
did. This
hurry.
is. I feel like this is like our normal, like
This is about
kind
how
of
we
this is how we
operate.
operate.
Yeah.
So
I like
this
this.
is filmed like home.
Yeah.
I would sign up for a tour if you guys were just,
This is
talking about
kinda how it
Fireball
is.
and cocks. Yeah.
This is what we do.
This is what we
drink
do.
and then we
We
see
have fun.
ghosts.
Don't you have to drink on a ghost tour? I feel like why
I
would you
mean,
not?
okay.
No, okay. You cannot have
Which camera
alcohol
am I
in vein. So that's no.
Which camera is on, Don? Sorry, I need to get
There-
red lights
there's-
for this.
It looks
No
like you're right here.
Drugs and alcohol allowed at our paranormal events.
Absolutely none. That is very true.
Drugs are bad, kids.
They are bad. Unless you bring them your... No, I'm just
There's
kidding.
usually
Unless you do them in your car before you come in.
there's a fair amount of drinking that
I am in no way
occurs.
associated with the Apex Paranormal Association, so I can say whatever I want.
I know. I mean, you'll have to take yours off and you can just wash it and keep it.
I think it would have been...
What's that comedian that always does it topless?
Oh, boy. Keep it on.
Bert
Keep it on.
Kreischer?
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it on.
I don't think his comedy is very funny. Did you guys
No.
like his comedy?
No.
He's funny on podcasts, but I don't
He
think
is
he's
funny on podcasts.
I mean, I'm going to stay neutral in case he decides to start following us. I mean, I'll give him a chance.
You don't want to ruffle
That's
any
right.
feathers?
Stranger things have happened.
See, there you go.
Well, tell me about it.
I know.
Tell me about all these stranger things, man.
Well, let's talk about some scary. Let's get to our scaries.
Tell me about... actually, hold on. Before we get to scaries, tell me how a paranormal investigation, like step by step, what are you guys doing? Like, how you guys just kicking in the door, throwing out all these lights and shit and recorders, or what are we doing?
So-
What's the prep
PK
work?
meters.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we're gonna set up for if we're filming, there's a lot of work that goes into us
Yes.
filming episodes. We have to run miles of cords. I mean, we try to set up a lot of cameras and stuff like that. We set up our microphones. I mean, we're planning like a month ahead, a couple of weeks ahead. Like we go down to like sessions and stuff. We try to really have a template and like have a story, kind of what we're
Starts
looking
even
for.
before then with historical research.
Yeah, we do.
So Shannon does some pretty deep dives in getting into the history. Just to kind of, when we film these, we really want to feature the location. This is the history of the place, and go in and try to figure out how that applies to the activity.
Right. We
'Cause
watch
there's probably
other.
only so
We
much
watch
they tell you,
videos.
right? Like, there's probably only so much they know sometimes.
I mean, a
on
lot
the
of these we
property.
go in blind, other than
Right.
our research
Okay.
So newspaper clippings,
or interviews. We do a lot of interviews.
of people who've had experiences and stuff there.
Do you have to go through all online mostly, or do you have to go to like libraries?
Well,
and shit
nowadays,
sometimes?
there's a lot of resources and stuff online. So like newspapers.com is a great resource and stuff like that you can go on to. But I mean, you can go into, if you do any kind of ancestry or genealogy research, you can go down some rabbit holes there.
Oh, I see.
But we always try to find people that have knowledge of the location.
Or live
We've
there.
reached out to historical societies to get their input and do interviews with those people's personal accounts that have lived there. We will check out other people who've actually investigated to kind of see what activity they got. So we kind of know when we go there, hey, there's a lot of shadow figures that happen here, or
Sometimes
this
that-
ghost might like to interact with this certain piece of equipment more than something else.
Sometimes it evolves while we're on set and filming. We filmed at this new place, Sleeper Mortuary. It's in Iola, Kansas. And we went in prepared and planning and thinking one thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
boy, that thing blew the fuck wide open.
Really?
Yeah.
Where we were starting to get information from people who lived there, old family members, people who are around. And we were focusing on,
The college dorm life.
yeah,
And
it was a college dorm, and some kid, like, maybe had gotten possessed in this place, and it shut down after that and wasn't really used. So we were focusing on getting the bottom of that. Well, come to find out, we got
From like the time that it
Locals
was ran as a mortuary, but it had been run as a mortuary. That family that ran it for like for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
and they were into some sketchy shit, and so it evolved, and we actually got real answers
Yeah,
to questions that
it's going to be a
People
great
had.
episode when it comes out. It was
Yeah.
a great investigation. I mean, there's still. I know that some of us really want to go back because I feel like
holy shit.
we have a lot of things that we want to try, loose ends to tie up.
But on average, how long are you staying there at these sites?
3 days.
3 days. That
Just
kind of
about-
gives you enough information.
It
Hopefully.
depends. Yeah.
Generally, I mean, we all still have full-time jobs and
Yeah.
shit too. So
Right.
And it's expensive to rent these places, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, I mean, we'd have to take off time off of our work. We have to travel and drive a long ways to get there. And
Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
you guys take donations and stuff like that for like to help the show and stuff, or no?
no.
no, the events that we do typically
Oh, okay.
fund us filming the show.
You guys should do like a Patreon too. That'd be kind of cool.
Some people have done. I don't.
Or buy me a coffee. I've seen those are kind of. I don't know. Maybe that's not in anymore. That was kind of in for a while. You like buy
don't
somebody a coffee.
I don't know.
But it's
I think
like,
the most part, even if we didn't do it for, I think we would all probably just pitch in and do it because we love it. It's
Right.
a good time. We like it's
And
just
that is nice
it's a
that you guys
hobby.
do
Like
that,
it's great.
for sure. It's nice to be able to like open up and let the people that are kind of supporting your work also, if they want. It kind of like my show. Like I've only got one Patreon member, but it's there.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody ever wants to help and donate $2,
at the end of this
it's there.
show, if you would like to donate a couple of dollars, it's right here.
Yeah.
Well, we fortunately have
tip
we've
jar.
been very fortunate that we've had some great opportunities come on. We've been on Travel Channel multiple times.
How's that work with the Travel Channel? Is that kind of
you make connections.
yeah?
I mean, a
No,
lot of
but like,
these-
is filming fun with them, or is it more of a job? Like, how is
yes, both.
that? Both.
I mean, it definitely is more of a job.
yeah. Then how you guys do it? I mean, I guess because you guys are all very familiar
I
with
mean,
one
we
another.
have to fucking do everything ourselves.
Right.
They have
That must be nice.
a whole production crew.
Yeah.
So when we've been on those shows, the production crew's doing the work, and then we're fucking around.
Yeah.
And having
That's
a good
nice.
time.
Yeah.
But we just even smaller opportunity. Last October, the Royals reached out. They're like,
Yeah.
we really want to do a social
Promo.
media video promo that's like ghost hunting related. So we got to go into Kaufman at one night. We plotted a whole storyline
Yeah.
that we were ghost hunting at Kaufman, and what was it at the end? It was a Blair Witch style. The camera shakes and falls, and then
Yeah.
you see these Bigfoot
Bigfoot.
feet walk up to the camera. Like it was goofy
It
and cheesy
was.
and fun,
Yeah.
but we made some really good fucking money.
That's good.
But they also decided they didn't want to they didn't go forward with it.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
it's just an experience. It's an
When they
experience
do
we
it.
had, but it was awesome because I mean, on top of just going, like you are actually talking to people who have had experiences
Right.
at Kaufman Stadium and different
Yeah.
things that they've seen in the parking lot.
They were showing us videos.
They were showing us
Security
video of stuff
videos
that
shit
have
they've
happened
seen.
in Kaufman Stadium. So it's
They had
interesting. It's been a fun.
a phantom car.
They did
had
a
video of
phantom car in the
a
parking lot.
see-through car drive through the parking lot.
So the security guard.
I don't
did.
know. We're supposed to say that because they don't. With all the drama around moving
Uh-huh.
the stadiums,
It's
they're
not
like,
haunted.
We don't
Take
want to
that
do.
back.
We
But
don't
it
want to
is.
do haunted stuff because we're like
The
negotiating.
rooster has me talking right now.
Yeah,
Moving
well,
stuff.
I think you should stay where you guys
The
are at. So
rooster.
that's my opinion on that. The whole move.
I love the complex. It needs to stay too. I'd agree. With
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's just it's just a mess. Definitely a
Yeah.
different. I've spoke about it a lot. If you want to hear me talk about it, look at another episode. But but no, yeah, that's wild. I didn't know that there was shit. I mean, there is a lot of weird stuff over there in that area. So
Yeah.
like little caves and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Missouri is full of limestone, and that is one of
Yeah.
those things. The theory of we can do the theory real fast.
Go
of-
ahead, theory lady. I'm about to hit this cock again.
Okay.
Get the cock
Here, do you
again,
want this shot for the
Nope.
cock? Oh, you're gonna. Okay.
I like
You
it.
drink that whole cock.
I
Oh
like
my
it straight
God.
from the
Oh,
cock.
okay.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I like
Anyways.
Dom, clip it.
Yeah, you post that yourself. I like it straight
Okay,
from
so
the cock.
I will be all business while he's getting it over here. Theory of
Dom's camera's probably still
paranormal-
on Elijah over here. He hasn't switched yet. He's so bad at it. Hey, man, get better. Hey, I'm going to have to put red dots on these cameras to know where you're at, man. Because I swear to God, this dude will leave it on camera 3 for 15 minutes. Yeah. What were you saying?
So we feel like there's a theory that in order to have some really good activity and stuff, there's 3 things that are kind of a conduction for it. And one of them is limestone. And so Missouri has a ton of limestone. Kansas City has a ton of limestone. So there's like a stone tape theory with limestone. And then you have railroad, which railroads are predominant all the way through. And then also water. Moving water. So, rivers and stuff like that. So Kansas City, we've got a lot of, especially West Bottoms area, you've got all the limestone caves and stuff that are up there, and then the bluffs and stuff. And then you have the railroads that go through, and then also, of course, the Missouri River and stuff like that. So it sets up for what you would say would have a lot of paranormal activity.
We've just found over the years, everywhere we investigate has.
That's your guys' theory. Oh,
Yeah,
I think it says theory.
But there's stuff
Theories
behind them.
too. And then,
Really?
like I said, there's a stone tape theory as far as things
Stone
holding
tape theory.
in energy and
That
stuff.
limestone absorbs.
It's like a
and
recorder
conducts
almost.
energy. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Moving water is constant. I mean, we use it to generate electricity. It's a constant
Really?
energy that supposedly ghosts can feed off of.
Yeah.
What they found with trains, the metal on metal, the metal wheels generates an
friction and-
electromagnetic
Yeah.
field
Right.
that supposedly ghosts can pull from
Huh.
and use that energy to manifest. But it's ring true for us. I
Yeah.
mean, you see it everywhere we go has one, if not all three of those things.
So we have a great little home in Blue Springs that we've investigated a lot through the Blue Springs Historical Society, the Dillingham Lewis home. And it's got limestone basement. It's got the railroad tracks close by, and it's got the Blue River and stuff. So it's pulls activity and stuff.
It has a spring that runs under the house.
Yeah, this spring actually has a well and stuff right there. Yeah.
I've heard there's a lot of springs around, like underground springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one here they talked about that mobsters used to use. They used to go in there and like a bathhouse, I guess. I don't know, hang out in
Wouldn't
there.
surprise me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I heard here in
Yeah.
Kansas City. There's actually quite a bit of them underground, or even like that Metropocalypse. What is that place called?
The one it's huge. The
Yeah.
underground tunnels. Like it's
Yeah.
a city underneath
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
had a guy on here I interviewed. He
Yeah.
worked down there. I was like, "What'd you do?" And I guess he was like a bunch of files. What was he working at, Dom? Were you here?
Well,
for
like,
that?
isn't it National Archives or there's some like
There's
the
archives down there, but
the
he was-
IRS keeps
IRS, I think that's what
yes,
he was working
they
for,
keep them
yeah.
there because it's a climate controlled and something happens like they're
Yeah.
protected underneath
And
it.
he said it was
I had
weird.
a therapy client that worked down there that said they discovered there's a whole ass lake in the caves that President Truman supposedly had built so he could go fishing in private.
Oh,
And the lake's
Wow.
still there, and he said there's still life in that lake.
really?
And he said it was you couldn't even see the end of it.
Wow.
It was
It
massive.
was underground.
It was all. It's in those caves. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Is
don't
that
know if
known?
that's true. That's just what somebody told me.
Oh shit, dude! We're gonna have to look into that.
Yeah,
after
that's
this.
pretty cool.
Holy shit. Yeah, what were you gonna say? Weren't you gonna bring up something like that, or was that something else?
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, don't.
It's a whole episode. Maybe
That
be a
sounds like,
good one.
Well,
that sounds
maybe
like
we
you
should
just
go-
heard,
Good one.
Tom. You don't even know. You just heard. I heard there's a lot of shit down there.
I feel like we should go and investigate down there to see if there's anything going on down there.
Oh, you should.
That'd be cool. We almost investigated a salt mine. I
Um,
don't remember why it fell apart, but it was like
Was that in Hutchinson?
in the Hutchinson.
Okay.
And it was like 80 stories below ground,
Really?
pitch black. You
Mm.
couldn't see your hand in front of your face. Went and toured it and checked it out, and they were interested in having us out. And I can't remember for the life of me. It didn't work out for some reason. But God, that would have been cool as shit.
Yeah, that
being
would've
in a
been cool.
big, massive salt mine like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Especially with the underground stuff, I can't. That's not me. I
Yeah.
watch too many TikTok videos of the underground
Yeah.
tunnel
People getting
shit.
stuck in
yeah,
a cave
upside
mine.
down.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always upside down too. They're always like inching.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
through
in
like
your-
these little bitty tunnels. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
and then they
that's
just end up
movie.
stuck.
There's too many horror movies on
Descent
caves.
and all the
Yeah.
other.
Oh, Descent,
Yeah.
Yeah, one
No.
dude, I think he was like stuck upside down and died from the blood rushing to his
Yeah.
head. Like,
Jesus.
yeah, and he was down there for like 18 hours just stuck there. He couldn't get out.
Yeah, no
Because they
thanks.
do this thing where they'll like inhale
Yeah.
and like make their self smaller to fit through something, but they don't know sometimes what's
Mhm.
like some of it's unexplored. And
Yeah.
so like they'll like make themselves smaller and then they'll get trapped, and then when they exhale,
Oh,
whatever,
like,
they get
what are they-
stuck.
like spelunkers.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
the word?
splunking.
Spelunking.
It's cave. Yeah,
I
it's
don't know. All I know is that
cave
it's
exploring is
ridiculous.
splunking.
Yeah.
They should stop.
Yeah.
But some people like that shit. I don't know.
no, not for me.
All right.
But yeah, so
Just some ghosts.
what were the couple of places? I keep interrupting you, and you're about to get into this shit. There was a couple of places that you were going to talk about.
We'll talk about the Hill House.
the Hill House. That's what.
Well,
it
I'll tell
was.
you, everybody wants to know the scariest
Scariest. Yeah.
location we've ever been. Number one scariest I won't talk about. There's a location we won't even return to. We haven't been to in years.
Why won't you talk about it?
It went bad in a hurry. The activity went bad in a hurry.
You can't say where it's at.
I'm not going to say where it's at because all that's going to do is people can go, oh, cool, man. I want to go and I want to check it out. And no.
You
if
won't
I
even
had
go
to
back?
say, I won't go back. If I had to say, if there's a chance that there's evil out there,
Yeah.
it's in this place.
Sure.
And so I won't, I'm not saying anymore.
If I give you more of the cock, will you tell me off air?
I mean, you get.
Like, give you more of the cock.
Pause.
I had to think about that for a second.
I mean, I'll take some.
You can have more cock.
Thank you. Said I
No, I won't.
Wait.
Maybe off the record we can talk.
Off air. Yeah. I won't tell nobody. I promise.
That's number one. Number two, though. So we're a few years back. When we started the show, we were contracted on a streaming service, and no hard feelings. It just didn't work out very well. Mm-hmm. And so we still have episodes that are contracted to be on that. This is one of them. So we were going to film this episode, and I talked to the Ghost Hunters cast, and I said, guys, we really need something good for this. We really need a place that's going to pop. All of them said Hill House down in Mineral Wells, Texas. Mineral Springs. Mineral Wells, Texas. Hands down. They said it's fucking terrifying. You've got to go. So we booked it. We planned. We went to go film an episode there, and first couple nights or whatever, nothing happened.
First night.
And I'm like, this place is bullshit. The owners, who I'm assuming aren't going to see this, the owners were texting me Ring videos. Oh, look, the ghost said, I'm going to fucking kill them. And I pull up the video. It's a car driving by. But they're trying to say that that's a ghost voice. I'm like, okay. So we're out eating at just about the grodiest, nastiest fucking Waffle House in the hills of Texas or whatever.
Oh, you're not a Waffle House guy?
It was good.
This place was disgusting.
It wasn't bad.
I was ice skating on the grease on the floor.
I'm not a Waffle House guy or an IHOP guy.
No,
Oh, you gotta have the Waffle House.
This place was not my thing.
Hash
Anyway,
brown,
so we're there.
scattered, covered pepper.
I'm telling them
I'm a
this
Kate's
is
Kitchen type guy.
I like Kate's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
why. No. So we're there, and I'm telling them this is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Waste of our time. We drove 16 fucking hours. Like, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was offended by it. The Ghost Hunters cast, fuck those guys. They're full of shit. So that last night we're filming, and I decided I'm going to run my mouth. That's not something we do. We're very respectful everywhere we go. Right. But I'm like, fuck it. This is stupid. I'm already pissed off. Nobody's having any experiences. So we've got this tagline on the back of our shirts. How far you want to take this? Okay. So I asked these guys, I said, hey, how far do you guys want to take this? And
I said no.
You said no. Ed's like, whoa, what does that mean? What? And Shannon's like, fuck it.
There was four
Let's
of us
go
there.
all the way. Let's go all the way. And I'm like, all right. So I did some things that really pissed the house off. And it went downhill in a hurry from there. Oh, right. It resulted in, one point, Jenny running out of the house screaming. Shannon, who doesn't get rattled very easy, running out of the house screaming. Ed yelling at people, calm down, what the fuck, what's going on? I mean, it was going nuts. So at the end of the night, we're sitting in our little nerve center area, and we're just kind of talking. We're like, all right, we got more than enough for an episode. Like, this is hands down going to be the best episode we have. Should we put the cameras away and keep going? Because holy shit, this level of activity, we were watching people walk around, setting off motion detectors, setting off all this. We were seeing them doing this.
By this point, I'd already been scratched and held down in my cot, just FYI.
That's where you got scratched. You got held down where you couldn't move.
Sleep paralysis, I guess.
It got hearing growling right in the ears, things getting thrown. I mean, it got fucking nuts. So at the end of the night, so we're going, all right, enough for an episode. Like, let's put the cameras away and keep going, because holy shit, when are you going to experience this kind of activity again? Should we got a 16-hour drive tomorrow, so just put everything away and go to bed? And we slept in this fucking place. No, early in the night, Jenny's like, fuck this. I'm going to walk around the town with the homeless. Yeah. I don't care if I am not sleeping in this house. I will fucking sit in the truck all night.
I was done. I was scared. I was terrified, and I didn't know how to protect myself.
And had you already gone off on the owner yet?
No, I never went off on
you never went off. I thought you said you were about to.
He was going off on the entity, whatever's there.
You were going off.
Whatever the supposed
entity that's in there.
You're trying to rouse some shit.
I was trying to rouse him, and I did. And it wasn't just the activity; it was how it felt.
What were you doing? Just cussing at him?
I
said some crazy
shit.
I said some shit.
Some shit we can't repeat.
Yeah, probably not a great idea. Probably not a good idea.
You want your place safe.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Yeah, don't say that shit here. Yeah.
I'm not. You don't want. You don't want that level of things
No,
coming here.
You do not want that.
So anyway, so we're sitting around talking.
Uh,
We're just like, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? All of a sudden, and we had video running throughout the house. We had audio running throughout the house. The audio that we had in the room where supposedly there's
Something bad.
negative, evil entity. We get a voice comes through the speaker that goes, "Get out!" I think it was like right after I said, well, what do you guys want to do? Or what do you guys think we should do? And this voice yells, "Get out!" And
was
Shannon squealed.
One of us, just like was like, I mean, I've never heard like we call it like a Class A EVP where you hear it in real time on like over somebody like stood over our microphone and yelled at us to get out. It was crazy.
It was matched because we're like, what should we do?
And it
it's like,
yelled,
"Get the fuck out!"
Yeah,
You wanna
get
hear
out.
it?
yeah, I want to hear it.
It was
Okay.
crazy.
Tell me if I'm too close here, Dom. You can hear it.
Holy
Get
shit.
out! That's Shannon.
That would have been my reaction.
So that happened, and then I go.
Actually, I would have been like, "Oh hell no!" I was
Okay.
like, "Just get the hell out."
No,
I
Well,
mean, pack my bags. I'm ready to go.
You were ready to go.
I was like, I
hours
will get
before
shit.
that.
I don't even care. I will buy all new stuff at this point in
That's
time.
the
I don't
deal.
need to get anything else.
So I went by this room and I said, "Listen, motherfucker, we heard you. If I was very feisty that night,
Yeah.
I was like, if you really want us to get out, say it again. We'll pack our shit and go. Otherwise, we're staying here tonight." 5 more times. 5
Kept saying that.
more times it said get out.
Oh shit.
So we're like, "Oh, fuck this." We packed up and we were heading out to a hotel. As we were packing stuff up and tearing cameras down, Shannon goes to walk into one room
And it said, get her.
and it said, there she is.
Get her.
Get her. As she's walking into her room. And we're like, okay, I don't know what they would do, but this doesn't feel like it would be safe to stay here.
Right.
So let's pack up and go. We go to a hotel. Come to
Yeah.
find out, the hotel, the front desk lady at 4
Yeah,
or 5
I'm literally
in the morning
going in
like,
there to-
"Oh, this is haunted."
Yeah, I go in to pay, and I'm normally super excited about haunted places. So I go in to pay. I hand her the Apex card, and she's like, "Oh, you're with the paranormal team," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my god, this place is haunted. It's on an Indian burial," and I was like, "Shut your mouth!" Like,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I was
I'm
so
like, we're getting
scared.
away from haunted
I made
houses
we all
right
4
now.
of us slept in the
Jesus
same room. I made them keep the TV on because I was terrified. Like the first night we spent the night there, me and Elijah were sleeping in cots in the living room. And I literally woke up at one point. I felt like I was being lifted up in my sleeping bag on my cot, but I could not move.
Christ.
And we go to bed late, so I had chalked it up to be I'm sleep deprived. I'm in a super scary place. And so I kind of shrugged it off and I rolled over and I remember looking at my phone. I'm like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Elijah is across the way. I'm fine. I lay back down. I go back to sleep. And then I woke up to feeling like I was being pressed into my cot and I could not move. I couldn't yell to Elijah and I was just stuck there. And it went away. And then I remember waking up and I saw him move. I did not go back to sleep until he got up. And I was like, "Hey, buddy, how was your sleep?" Because I'm like, something really weird happened to me. And it's never happened to me before. It's never happened to me since. But that was waking up to day 2, the day going into all that. I walked away with a huge scratch on my arm from a portal closet that it took forever to heal. And that was like probably the scariest thing I've ever experienced. But it also makes me want to go back because I want to go back to see if we can get anything like that to happen again.
What do you want to? You want to get more scratched up?
I want to, it's like, you chase after that. Like once you have something happen, it makes you almost want to delve back into it. Like
I'm
you want to be
surprised
like,
you wanted to leave.
I wanna
You seem
go.
like a guy that's just like.
No,
wants to
normally he
wrestle
would,
one
but
or
we
something.
had
Well,
a
but the
team.
minute I said, "You say it again, we'll leave," and it said it 5 more times, I was like, fuck, okay.
What's the worst that's ever happened to a paranormal investigator? Do you know of any like worst case?
person
Like,
Stab himself
Villisca
in-
Axe Murder House.
Yeah, I was going to say that guy.
It's in Villisca, Iowa.
uh-huh.
And I thought the story was bullshit till I talked to the former
Caretaker.
caretaker who was there that night. Some guy went into the house and was almost like possessed, stabbed himself in the leg,
What?
and had to be
transported.
life-flighted.
Yeah.
He had to be life flighted out.
He
of
was
there.
there with his family, like his mom, or like he was there. Like it was.
Yeah, and I always thought that was some bullshit
Well,
or
was he an
religion.
investigator? He was a paranormal.
They were
investigator?
investigating.
They're investigating.
So something.
He
Took
doesn't
over him?
remember it.
Oh.
He was sitting in the room where the kids were murdered. Because I asked the caretaker, I'm like, that's bullshit, right? He's like, no, I was here that night. He was the
Stabbed
most
himself in his
level-headed
toe or
guy.
something.
It was in his thigh.
Oh shit!
He's like, he's the most level-headed guy. He had no clue what happened. He didn't remember even being in the house. Like, he got possessed and fucking stabbed himself.
That's wild. Dude.
That's
Yeah.
a sad house.
Yeah.
We've been up there. That's a sad house.
Has anybody ever died investigating?
I
that
don't
you know
think
of?
so.
No,
No.
That's good.
no.
If they don't investigate that house, you won't speak of, or whatever.
Lots of people go to that house. Some people have experiences and some people don't.
Yeah, but we spent so much time there. We ran events. We investigated it for years and years and years, and it kind of attached. It shows up. Jenny has seen it. It follows us around. We went to the Conjuring house. It's a real house. It's in fucking Rhode Island. We filmed an episode there. It showed up at.
Jenny, as long as you take that home with you when you leave here. Okay, I'm sorry.
We'll let you borrow it for.
I mean,
No,
my mom
please don't.
did say that house. I drove her by the house and I was like, hey, Mom, look at this house. And then my mom fell down and broke her collarbone and her leg the next day. And she said it's because I drove her by that house and gave bad juju.
Oh,
That being said, we went to an
shit.
event that happened in September and October. We were running events and had one of our clients or people that came, we had him under Estes. And I was like, felt like this entity was coming through during our session.
What is Estes? What is that?
It's a technique we use to. So basically, you have these spirit boxes, which are radios that fast forward. And the theory is that ghosts can communicate through that white noise. The problem is if we're all sitting here listening to and we go, is there somebody here with us? And he goes, we're all going, oh, fuck, it said yes. Oh, it said yes. And really, it just said bloop. But our brains will interpret that because we're expecting an answer, right? So what Estes does, we blindfold somebody, we plug earbuds into this, and we stick them in one spot. And then we go in another spot, and they just yell shit out. They yell out whatever they're hearing, and then we ask questions, and then we see if it
matches.
Oh, that's
that way
cool.
we can't misinterpret noises.
And they
coming
can't
out.
say, like, answer what we want them to say. What's your favorite
Yeah.
color? Red.
Yeah.
But I had I had a person that was under an Estes, and I felt like this entity was coming through during the session that from this house. And I said, well, when did I see you last, or when did we have the last saying? And it said September. So that's exactly when I drove my mom by the location. So I kind of was like, because I've never really investigated this home because it's always been one of those we will not investigate places that it's always intrigued me. But after it said September, and this was somebody that has no idea anything about us or no idea that my mom had broken her collarbone and stuff like that, I was like, oh, I better pay a little bit more attention and be a little more mindful of this location. That maybe there's something that's there, because the location now at different times will start saying my name on top of everybody else. So it's obviously aware of
It's
us.
grabbing onto you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So it's probably just something we
dealing
don't
with
mess
the same stuff. then?
mess with.
Elijah,
Yeah.
you deal with the same shit with them?
Yeah, it shows up. Says our
Oh,
names,
shit.
tries to act flirty. I miss you. We're family. Why don't you come see me?
Damn.
Crazy shit like
And
that.
you never felt like that anywhere else, have you?
No, just that one.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Damn.
I gotta get this kid home.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to call it.
No, you're good. You're good.
Do you have
Hey,
any last questions?
No, I don't really have anything else. Just,
So real fast, let's wrap up and let's
Yeah.
plug our things. We do have a lot of activities and events coming up in October. Like he said earlier, we will be doing flashlight tours, history tours, October 3rd and 4th at Kansas State Penitentiary. We have a break the second week in October, and then the third week we come in for flashlight tours and then many ghost hunts. So we get out some of our equipment and do little investigations. And then the 24th, we will be at Kansas State Penitentiary. It's a Friday night. We'll do 5-6 hour investigation, all of our equipment. So if you're interested in that. And then also we are going to be doing Glore Psychiatric Museum in St. Joe, which is an awesome place as well. It's always got a lot of activity, but we're doing full investigations on the 25th. I think that's Saturday.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, shit, I'll have to check out one of these
Absolutely.
tours for sure. They sound
come
awesome.
out, man.
So
Just
I
message
appreciate
me. Come on out.
I
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
You can find information if you Google Apex Paranormal. You'll find
Yeah,
it.
and I'll
But-
have everything tagged on all the show notes and everything.
We
I'll have all
have-
you guys' socials and stuff
Perfect.
like
We
that.
all of our
so-
tickets are up on Eventbrite
Okay.
and stuff like
and
that.
the website.
And the website are the apexparanormal.com.
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys sitting down with me. I'd love to have you on again anytime. You know,
Yeah.
maybe
Thanks for having us.
maybe one day we'll have enough mics to have the whole crew on.
Yeah. Oh, shit, there's 6 of us.
Perfect.
So, all right,
It might
guys.
get a little too wild.
Thanks.
Oh,
Awesome. Thank you.